Hi, I'm Rachel. I am the founder of Rachel Nichols & Co. We're an operations consulting firm, and I want to talk to you about a recent success we had with a client and walk through a case study with you as we implemented ClickUp for Cedar Hill ISD's communications team. So I was contacted by their chief communications officer, Tierney Tenen, to say, hey, I see these things on your LinkedIn profile. I think they can help me. Let's talk about it. And so we did. We hopped on the phone, and it was very clear that I thought that one of these tools would be good for them. And so I want to talk through some of the challenges that as a leader was having, manage the work and delegate work with her team and talk about the solutions that we worked on and did for the team over the course of 8 weeks, be able to really enhance the workflow visibility and their streamlining their project management. Okay. So think about a communications team, right? You've got a communications team. They support the whole entire school district's internal messaging and external messaging. So internal to all the staff, all the employees, and then external to the parents, to the guardians, to the community. That's a lot of things that you are managing. And as I always say, the brain is not for storage, the brain is for ideas. And so she decided, hey, I want to work differently. And so that's what we did. Over 8 weeks, we took their team who had previously managed their projects using a mix of Gmail and Google Docs and Google Sheets. These tools are great, but they really truly lack the structure and visibility that's needed to manage these large scale multi-departmental workflows. So we found out, or she told me that the business office had already been using ClickUp's free version. And so we thought, you know what, let's keep it the same. We did a needs analysis, and I knew that ClickUp would solve a lot of the issues that she had. So went from Gmail, Google Docs, and Google Sheets to ClickUp. Okay, so what were some of the challenges? Number one, inefficient work management. So projects lacked a centralized location. So if you think about it, even Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Gmail, that's not a central location. Even though they're all in Google Workspace, you still have to switch between these things to actually see the work and to communicate about the work. So we created ClickUp folders for each major work stream and built custom views. So calendar, Kanban lists to match the different team member preferences. And now tasks are being delegated and assigned with, clearly and clear due dates and automations as well. Another another problem that we addressed was broken workflows. So when it came to graphic design, when it came to bond projects and event planning, again, scattered across all of these tools, it just didn't work. Okay. So we needed to, for graphic design approvals, bond project tracking, and event planning, we needed to find a better way to manage it. And so what we did is we rebuilt these workflows inside of ClickUp using custom statuses and forms for content submissions and approvals, event planning. We used templates. These templates were translated into task lists with dependencies and with automation. Another thing that we addressed during this implementation was managing communications work versus foundation work. So the communications department is its own thing, and the education foundation is its own thing. And they have two separate functions. But you have one space that you need to put all of this stuff in, and you need to be able to track that, with some type of dashboard. So what did we do? We created two distinct spaces within ClickUp, one for communications and one for the foundation, each having their own tailored dashboards, folders, and reporting views. This was a big one. This next one, it was determined that the foundation leadership would be retiring in 2026. And we needed a way to extract what's in the leader's brain, in the executive director's brain, into processes, into a way that when someone new comes in, how do they know what to do. And it's essentially knowledge transfer. And so what we did was I also worked with the executive director and trained her on ClickUp and helped her document her workflows because everything had been in her head and she'd been in this role for, years. And so we don't want to lose all of that institutional knowledge when this person retires. We want to make it, an easy handoff for the new person that will be coming in. So some of the key achievements is we migrated very, very high priority workflows. Okay, so public records or open requests, graphic design foundation projects. We've got 100% team onboarding and participation, which is huge because if you know anything about these kinds of tools, there are a big learning curve and there's a steep learning curve. It's new technology, it's intimidating. There's also this component of like, oh, now you get to see all of my work. So, it just seems kind of micromanaging, but it's not. And we work through some of those things, right? When we are doing the implementation. We established centralized project visibility, some custom dashboards. We standardized processes for tasks, approvals, and collaborations on things. We've even saved some time with automation built into workflows. So automation saves you clicks, right? It saves you brain space. And so when there were opportunities for automation, when those come up, we'd set those up, and we've had some really, really great results. So some of the great results were increased task visibility and ownership, reduced coordination time and duplicated communication. Now her team can actually sit and collaborate during meetings and not check up on the status of tasks because that is a waste of, you know, uh, critical time, right, with your team. Also, we helped improve collaboration across communications team, the foundation, and business department. And we helped to prepare this team for future onboarding, for future turnover and cross-functional scaling. So, when she's ready to grow her team, she's got a space to bring this person in, a digital workspace to kind of show the lay of the land. This is how we do things. These are some SOPs. This is how to get started. This is how it's going to look when I delegate things to you, right? And it's just, I'm really proud of it. I have some future recommendations as well, but she wrote me a really glaring review that I have to share, and that is, Rachel helped my communications team integrate ClickUp to improve our systems and outputs. She told me that the brain is for ideas and not for storage. With her coaching and support, we were able to stop tasks from falling through the cracks. I'm able to utilize the dashboard to track task status, monitor workload of my team, and delegate effectively. Rochelle was patient, encouraging, effective, and smart. Hire her. You will not be disappointed. Thank you, Tierney. It was a pleasure working with you and your team. And if you are looking for similar results, please, please, please schedule a call with me. I look forward to speaking with you. Thank you.